there are some, persons in the Mumbai police who don't want to be identified because the investigation has just started, who are saying that this man who killed his live-in partner, was aware of the Shraddha Walkar case, which is understandable. Everybody was watching the news those days, and I'm sure because there was blanket national media coverage of the Shraddha Walkar case. Explain to us and our viewers, Dr. Datta, how that also plays a role. People are watching, the modus operandi of other killers and are becoming aware. The reason I'm asking that also is out of concern because we as media also cover these things in great detail. Is that also a factor, ma'am?
No, I don't think so. Had the media not covered it, probably it will not be brought to the notice of the public.
Yes, that's true.
It will go unnoticed, We are able to render justice. We are able to book this kind of offences or perpetrator because of the media.
Glad to hear that, yes.
I appreciate that. But to delay these kind of punishments, the perpetrator gets an idea. See, their superego. You said they will be taking help of the psychoanalyst. The superego component, which is a component of your persona, which tells you, it doesn't mean that none of us are really having that kind of criminal propensity, maybe not to that intensity, but we don't get into the offensive mode because of the superego dictates. Don't do this, this is right, this is wrong. In these kind of cases, their superego is very, very weak. And they filter this information, the other person has done this, so I will do a better job than what has been done in my previous case.
Yeah.
Look at this. So this is not only chopping of the body, keeping it in the refrigerator happened in Delhi in another case also, in case of Nikki. So they have taken this notice, they have taken this lesson that you can chop off the body, keep it in the refrigerator, dispose it off at your
And Dr. Datta, that kind of information is also, I'm just trying to, this is so disturbing because, disposing of a body, I imagine, must be difficult. It's not easy to get rid of a human body. Chopping up a body, if you are not criminally inclined, must be a traumatizing, thing to have to do anyway. So, with access to the internet and the media and all manner of material online, I'm sure there must be guidebooks on how to do this kind of thing, criminal activity. So it's scary that even someone who may not have a criminal background has access to all this information.
Yes, but that mindset is always there,
Yeah, that's
everybody cannot follow it up. If you have that mindset, if you go into Shraddha's case, he used to go to certain sites, take the lessons, see how did he get to know that these are the chemicals which I should be using. This is the shop where from I should buy the murder weapon.
Okay.
This is the shop where from I said that, Shraddha's case, it was not just the murder, it's the money angle also. And in this case also, I will say, you said that two people are there, who's been coming and meeting him, etc. I think the interrogation should also take them into the consideration, find out what kind of mentality this man had. Because this cannot happen all of a sudden, This kind of, yes, of course.
Absolutely.
There must have been a planning, there must have been some kind of offensive outbreaks, which they get away with. And then
Dr. Datta, you've given us a great deal to think about. Some of it is, most of what you've told us is something that is of a very disturbing nature because this is unfamiliar to most of us. You as someone who, operates in this field, obviously this is your subject and I hope to hear more from you as we cover this story going forward. I'm glad you said that media attention is for the good because the public needs to know about these things, but at the back of one's mind, one also worries about all of these details out in the public domain and the modus operandi of killers.